Hi guys, it's Sabrina Moxie from Moxie Mommies, and today I was doing some laundry and I thought it would be a great opportunity to take you through my cloth diaper stash. So I've been cloth diapering my little boy since a couple months in. He's now 6 months old. Yay! And I am totally set with the cloth diapers. I love them. It's been a really great experience for me. And on the rare occasion I do have to go back to disposable diapers, I actually miss my cloth set. For us, it's been really a saving grace because my son does have a really sensitive bottom, and since the first week we brought him home, we were dealing with diaper rash issues, and as any new mom can tell you, it just really makes you feel so bad when you can't even take care of your little baby's bum. So it's this whole guilt thing and blah, blah, blah. So we went through a couple different kinds of diapers. We did go with some all-natural diapers. What we found is that they were more expensive, and turns out the chemical aspect is part of what makes them last so long. So when we were not going with, the standard commercial brands, we were going with the all-natural off-brands. We found that we were having a constant leak issue, and I don't play that. So we had to find a better solution, and someone turned me on to cloth diapering. And I will admit, like a lot of you, when she mentioned cloth diapers, I'm thinking, okay, this is a hippie mom who's okay with sticking her hands in poop all the time. And it hasn't, I'm not going to lie, there's poop involved, right? But it hasn't been that experience for me consistently. It's been very manageable. Cloth diapers are disposable. A lot of you know you're going to touch poop at some point. So that's called being a mom. But this has been minimal, and I really like the versatility that we found, and we were saving like over $800 a year doing the cloth diapering, and that's with the first child. And if we have subsequent children, then it'll be really great because as long as you take care of these diapers, they're easy to use again and again. So we've had a really great experience with them. So I'm going to show you my stash. I do have a lot of different kinds of diapers, so I'm just going to take you through what I have. I don't have everything, and I'll explain to you what I like and why I like it as we go. So the ones I use most often would be my pocket diapers. So also, by the way, cloth diapers are super, super cute. So you only need, people say about 28 to 36. I obviously have more. For one, because they're adorable. Check it out. Yes. And they become like your baby's pants, you know what I mean? So they become part of the outfit. So the pocket diapers I like. You'll note that they have snaps, so a number of different snaps. These are one size diapers that I use, and the reason they're called one size is because not only do you have a number of different snaps here so they can be pulled in as the baby gets larger, but also they can be snapped up and down on the rise. So this is the largest setting for your child. And right now, my little boy is still on the smallest setting. So you just snap them down. And I'll show you for various reasons. You do what works best for your baby in terms of fitting. So that's the smallest setting. And then I do like the pockets that I choose. These are Luludew brand. Right there, Luludew. And I like them because they have the hip snaps. So just to make sure you're getting a nice seal around the legs, so again, no leakage. You can snap it right in there to the hip snap, and again, there are multiple hip snaps so they can grow with your child. So the Luludew pocket diapers that I have, make sure you're checking when you buy them because there is a newborn size, and I believe the size is just like a little bit smaller, a little bit different, but these go from, they say, 8 to 35 pounds. So 35 pounds is like a 2.5-year-old, a 3-year-old. Yeah, that's about prime potty training age for me, although some kids do take longer. And there are other alternatives, like kind of like disposable pull-up style, if that's what your child needs. But these are my pocket diapers. In addition to the snaps, what I like about them is that they're really versatile. You can stuff them. So right now I'm using a microfiber liner inside of it, and the great thing is it's very versatile, because this is not even a Luludew microfiber liner. This is actually a Best Bottoms nighttime diaper liner. We just have enough that I choose to use them as stuffing in my pocket diaper. So on another video I'll show you how to set up your diapers, but you stuff this into this pocket, i.e. pocket diapers, and there you go. You've got a nicely stuffed diaper, and then you can just use that on your baby, and it goes on just like a disposable diaper, once and done. You use it once, you put it in your wet bag. I have my wet bag set up here, and you know, when you do laundry, it's just like another load of laundry. Few variations just to get it extra clean. So that's my pocket diaper. I have a few of them. And again, this one you can really see the snaps very well on it. So again, this is the snap that goes along the waistline, and then here we have the hip snaps, and that's just so that it gets a closer fit to your baby's legs. So that's another thing I do like about the cloth diapers, is how versatile they are. So this one that I showed you is a Luludew brand. I really like that, and most of mine are Luludew brands. This is an Alva brand. This is newer to me. I just got this not long ago, trying something new, and I've really enjoyed it. This is a bamboo fabric diaper. This is not the charcoal bamboo. This is the bamboo blend, and it's very absorbent. I haven't had any issues with the fit or leakage, and it's been fantastic, just as good, I would say, as my Luludews in my experience. Now this is a Best Bottoms pocket diaper. Again, you'll notice that the fit is a little bit different because it's only got the 2 buttons right here at the waistline, but it fits pretty well. So I'll show you here. Now this one also does the rise setting. So it has the 2 rise, I believe, on my Luludew it's also the 2 rise, so that's perfect. Now, if you have larger hands, stuffing the small openings of the Luludews could get annoying. This has a wider pocket mouth, so again, you just stuff, and again, once and done. You put it on your baby. When your baby's done, you put it in your wet bag, and then, you know, you separate it out and throw it in the wash. Now, I pointed out to you in my Luludew, I had a microfiber insert. This is, again, a microfiber insert. The microfibers are great, but what I love about the pocket diapers is you can customize the absorbency. So instead of having, you know, daytime diapers and nighttime diapers, when you purchase them, you can actually customize them in the way that you choose to stuff them. For example, I showed you the Luludew, how I had the very thick microfiber liner inside of it. Now this is another Luludew diaper, and what I've chosen to do is to stuff it with a hemp liner. So it's a different material. Ooh, there we go. Different material, but still it can be stuffed into a pocket diaper, and the hemp is actually really, really absorbent. Another option that I use for stuffing my diapers would be the charcoal bamboo liner. So these can be used, these are really versatile. I love these two because they're really versatile. So this can also go into your pocket diapers. Now another great thing that I love, these are Buttons brand hybrid diapers. So I'll show you that. Now these fit a little bit differently because they don't have the hip button. They do have that waistline button, and they do snap down, so you can adjust the rise. The difference on these hybrid diapers that I really like is the snap-in liner. So you can see right there, there's a liner that snaps in at the front and at the back. Okay, so you can adjust the size for your baby. And then this is, again, a Buttons brand liner. It's a Buttons brand microfiber liner. And you can snap it in to the front and the back. And at whatever stage your child is in, this sits right in the middle. What I love is I use these ones when I'm going out, if I don't want to carry a bunch of pocket diapers, because I'll be honest with you, they can be a little bit bulky. So let's say I was going out for 4 or 6 hours and I wanted to be able to change my baby's diaper. I might not want to carry 2 or 3 of these with me. With the Buttons brands, I always carry 2, and I'll explain that in a second, but you can carry these with you, and when you're ready to change your child, if it's not, all messed up, you can just change the liner and then throw in another one, and then you've got a fresh diaper. Now, when I say all messed up, you know what I mean. So if my son hasn't messed it up completely, what I do is I just change the liner. But if he has messed it up completely, the reason I always carry 2 of these with me is so that I can swap out the entire housing. So if this is all messed up, I would just go ahead and throw on another one that also has a snap-in liner. And I could continue to just snap the liners in or out if it's just number 1. If it's number 2, you're going to be glad you have this on. Now, I will be honest, I have had a moment of desperation where I had to just rinse it off and wipe it off, and it worked fine. It wasn't my favorite option, but it worked fine. Mommies know that diaper bag space is at a premium, so you do what you have to do to get through that adventure. So I like these because they're so versatile. If I'm going to the mall, I'm only expecting to be out a couple hours, I'll usually take 2 of these just in case. But if I'm going to be out longer, I'll maybe take 2 of these and then a few extra liners, right? So I'm not having to carry, 3, 4, 5 pocket diapers with me. I can just carry the liners. I don't like the way these sleep quite as well, so I don't put my baby in them for sleeping, although I have, and it's, I just happen to like the pocket diapers better. What I also like about the hybrid diapers, and again, this is Button brand, this is not going to be every brand, but I'll show you right there, it's Buttons, boop, is that they have what's called a double gusset lining. So I like that because when your baby's in it, this side is right up against their leg, and then this side is kind of like your fallback. So it's come in handy, trust me. What I also like about this diaper is that I can use the Button brand microfiber liner that snaps into it. Also, I can use bamboo liners. So I have a bamboo liner that also has a snap and snaps right in. Okay, and then I've just made this even more absorbent because microfiber is great for wicking the moisture away, but it's not my favorite absorbency. And then also the hemp liner that I was telling you about earlier can snap right in, and now I've got a really absorbent diaper. So again, I really like the versatility of the cloth diapering system. So if I'm at home and I'm just kind of, putting them on, taking them off, no big deal, I tend to use my pockets a lot more. If we're going out for the day, going on an adventure, I usually will take my Buttons brand hybrid diapers with me. And then I do have what's called an all-in-one diaper. This one is really cute because I'm a Disney nerd. Woo! So it is exactly what it sounds like. It's all in one. So it looks like a pocket diaper, but the lining is already in there because it's built into the way the diaper is designed. So they put a little extra absorbency fabric in it. Now, this is an Alva brand all-in-one diaper, and what I like about it, and most all-in-ones, is that it does also have a pocket. So if I wanted to stuff it for extra absorbency, I could. But the reason I bought all-in-ones is because I don't want to stuff. Sometimes I just don't have the time. So I usually keep my all-in-ones around, but I use them the least just because they're my emergency diapers. If I haven't done laundry or whatever the case is, I don't have time to stuff it, I can grab my all-in-one. Again, it's a one-and-done situation. I put it on them, take it off, no big deal. So all-in-one diapers do tend to be a little bit more expensive. So if you were going to do an arsenal of all-in-one diapers, you should expect to spend just a little bit more. And again, also be willing to do a little bit more laundry because once you use it, it's gone. Similar to the pocket. And again, part of the reason why I have a few hybrids in my arsenal is because I do sometimes want to stretch it out a little bit. You know, if I have them in a hybrid and it's just a little bit of leakage, I'm just changing it because it's time and I don't want them sitting in that moisture. A lot of times I'll just swap out the liner and keep the outside. That's also what I do, you know, if we're traveling locally. Now, in terms of, we actually just got back from a family vacation. Woo! And instead of, I don't want to do laundry while I'm on vacation, or at least minimal laundry. So what I also have is my gDiapers, which is a very similar hybrid situation. These come in a lot of really fun colors and fun prints. And yes, I've got an issue because they are adorable and I love them. So these come in a couple different sizes, and what I like about these, they do come with, let me see if I can find it. They do come with fabric liners that you can use, and you just put these in here. So it's got the fabric on the outside. It's got the PUL, which is the waterproof lining, kind of liner bed in this situation. And you can put your cloth liner inside. Now, I like this because you can, again, customize the absorbency. You can put a bamboo liner in, which will make it more absorbent. Okay, you can fit that in. It's not a problem. But what I do when I'm on vacation, because I don't want to be doing laundry my entire vacation, is I use a one of the gDiapers disposable liners. Now, yes, I know the whole point of cloth diapering is to avoid disposables, but on vacation, you know, you make your choices and you live with them, and I made my choice and I live with this one. I'm fine with it. So I just fit in a disposable liner. These are great because they are flushable or compostable. I don't flush them, although you could, I just don't. But they're compostable, which is great. So it's still, you're doing something good for the environment. So right there, I've got a paper liner. Now this is a chemical-free paper liner. Best I can tell, it's almost like shredded toilet paper. So it's still good for my baby's bottom, which is, again, sensitive as the day is long. It doesn't seem to give him any issues, and then I can still have my cloth diaper system where I'm not putting him in chemical diapers, but I have something disposable. We were just at family's house, and I didn't want to burden their washing machine with my whole cloth diaper system, and I didn't want to spend that time away from family doing laundry, so this was a great remedy for me where I could put in the paper diapers, not a big deal, have my baby in cloth. So this was like the best of all worlds, because if we were going out for the day, again, I could carry this, I could switch out the disposable liners, and I always carried an extra shell just in case, you know, things got messy. So that was a really good option for me. So, you know, play around, check out the different kinds of diapers. There are more kinds out there. This is just what has worked best for me in my stash. I believe I have about 36 diapers plus my 10 gDiapers, which I don't use day to day. Part of the reason I don't use them is because you saw the other ones have a snap system. This is Velcro. And while I have nothing against Velcro, it does tend to wear a little bit more when you're, you know, using it all the time. And one of the things you'll need to remember to protect your Velcro and extend the life of your diapers is to use these laundry tabs. Now, this is for all Velcro diapers, not just gDiapers. So they're gonna have laundry tabs on them somewhere where you can fold the Velcro down so that it's not sticking to everything else in your laundry when it's going through the tumble or even when it's going through the wash. So that makes up my diaper stash. I've been really happy with it. At this point, if I'm shopping for new diapers, it's just because I'm shopping. And so I have my gDiapers, which are the hybrids. They can go cloth, they can go disposable. I have my pocket diapers, which I stuff, and that's the bulk of my diaper stash. I stuff them and use them as needed. I have my all-in-ones. That is actually probably the smallest part of my stash, just because, like I said, they're a little bit more expensive, and it's kind of a one-and-done system, and also they take longer to dry because they have the absorbent pad portion sewn into them. So just keep that in mind. They take a little bit longer to dry, so you might even consider the fact that you're going to need a few more in your stash, because if your other ones are all drying, they might take longer to dry and you might be in need of a diaper. Just something to think about. And I have my Buttons brand hybrids, which I love. I also have for long trips, like when we were on the plane, I have, what's really great is I have a fitted wool diaper, which is this. Now with the fitted wool diaper, this is the absorbent layer, but it has no waterproof lining around it. The pocket diapers have a waterproof lining in the color portion. So see this shininess? That's the waterproof lining. That's called PUL. My Buttons brands have the PUL, and then the gDiapers have the PUL as a like liner for the inserts. This one has no waterproof aspect to it. Okay, what you do is I pair it with one of my Buttons brands cover. So I put this on my baby. This is high absorbency and lasts for a really, really long time, and it does not feel as wet against his body. So when we're on a plane ride, like we were just on a 5-hour plane ride, plus figure being in the airport, plus the time it takes to get your bags, yada yada. So I put the wool diaper on him, and what I do is I put my Buttons brand cover over it. So that gives us the best of all worlds, because he's in a long-lasting diaper, but it's waterproof and it works for us and our adventures, so we can get to where we're getting to with a diaper that is good and absorbent and solid, and I don't have to try and change a diaper in an airplane bathroom, because that would be some work. So this has been really great for us. Like I said, I hope that you will ask questions, do some research on your own, find what works best for you, leave any questions you have in the comment area. And I am by no means an expert. I'm just a mommy who asks a lot of questions. So I will share with you the benefit of my experience, and also help you find some resources that can help you get the answers you're looking for. All the diapers I featured here, I will try to link them in the description so that you can learn more about those brands. But again, there are tons of brands out there, so you'll find what works best for you. And thanks for checking us out. Feel free to subscribe, and I'm going to have lots of really fun informational videos coming your way soon. So keep asking for what you need to know, and we'll find out together. Thanks, Moxie Mommies.